Hello everyone, another day, another story. The sun is brightening out in the sky. So for today we're gonna make a vegetarian dish, which is gonna be cauliflower puree. So the cauliflower had a little bit of dark spots, so I just cut them off before the video started. So it's gonna be cauliflower puree with some cooked leeks and roasted green peppers. Very easy. It's gonna take a little bit longer than usual, but you know, it's relatively quick, trust me. So first of all, you want to chop off the cauliflower. Place the cauliflower in a pot. After that, I would say a cup of milk. That's probably around 500 to 600 ml. Just throw it in there. I like to cook the cauliflower in milk just because of a matter of taste, and also it helps the cauliflower to stay whiter. So it's gonna have a nice chromatic effect at the end of it. Next step, take the peppers, drop them on the fire. Easy peasy. After that, take the leek. Just cut it in half. And then half again. And just have it on the side. So the leeks are gonna work as meat. The leeks are gonna be the main ingredient of this dish. So here we are, a freaking million years later. Our peppers are almost done. So right now I'm gonna grab a container with a lid. You can either use a container like this one or just a regular open container and just have some plastic film on top. But you need to cover the peppers. By doing this, the pepper will keep cooking, and the steam and all the humidity that will create inside will help the pepper lose the dark and burnt skin on the outside. So for you, it's just gonna be easier to clean. Right now, our sauce, our cauliflower here, it's cooked. It's very tender, so if you can see, you can just poke it with a knife, and if the knife goes through very easily, it means it's cooked. We're gonna place all the cauliflower inside, and then we're gonna blend it. We're gonna have a nice cream out of it. So, taking the cauliflower, just no worries, add the milk as well, that's just gonna help. And just start blending it. So, at this point, just be careful, because it might just gonna come in your face, so yeah, just... A touch of olive oil. Okay, and it's almost done. At this point, I'm gonna try it to see if it's good with seasoning. I'm just gonna have a little bit of it. So it's missing salt. Just gonna add some salt. And yeah, why not? I'm just gonna add some parsley, fresh parsley as well, just to give a touch of freshness and color. There you go. Chopping some of it. You don't need very much. There you go inside.
Just be careful.
Nice and done. Our cream, or our puree, however you want to call it, is ready. The peppers are resting. All the dirty stuff is away. As I said earlier, we're gonna treat the leeks as if they were meat. So we're gonna cook them in the same exact way. Have the pan on the fire, little bit of oil. World goes on. Okay, the pan is getting slowly hot. There. Give them a nice mix around. Touch of salt. prepare your herbs in the meantime. So for this recipe I'll use some fresh rosemary. I'll have it here. Then some fresh thyme. So this particular thyme over here is a lime thyme or lemon thyme. And yeah, those are the two herbs that I'm gonna use, as well as some garlic cloves. One will do, just give a nice mash. Have it ready on the side. Mix them around. You see? That's not done yet, but it's gonna get a little bit darker, a little bit more caramelized, and that's what you are gonna see in your dish. Turn it around. There you go. The smell of it, oh my god. Get everything ready. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, at this point, since you have the creamy cauliflower sauce that is very smooth, then we'll have the peppers that are also very smooth. We want the leeks to stay a little bit crunchy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cook them halfway through, not all the way through. And right now we have to be very quick, because as you can see they are starting to open and you don't want that. So, tablespoon of butter, mix it around, garlic in, lower the heat a little bit. Herbs, oh yeah. And why not a little bit more butter. So, it opened, that doesn't really matter, you can fix it afterwards. Right, take a little bit of the butter here and just base your leeks. That's just going to give extra flavor. There we go. Take the herbs, put them on top. And fire up. So as you can see, the longest part of this recipe is cooking the green peppers. The rest is relatively easy. The leeks are ready. You're gonna have to let them rest. The cauliflower is ready. On the side, right now, we're gonna have to work with the peppers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a bowl and fill it up with cold water. Well, fill it up not all the way through, just a little bit. There you go. Right now, almost like giving a bath, just put your peppers inside. Use your fingers, oh look at that. Just to take away all the black part. I wish you could smell it, it's fantastic. The smell of roasted peppers always brings me back to my childhood, when I used to have it as a side dish while cooking with my dad. It's always nice when you cook with emotions, with memories, most of all. It's done. Gonna have it here on the side. I'll do the same with the other one. Quick time lapse. Magic. So at this point we have the peppers, we have the sauce, we have the leeks. I'll take one pepper, use a small knife and just cut the outside of it. Just clean it. You don't need more of that. It's gonna be enough. Small julienne. Julienne is pretty much when it's a fancy word. Cut whatever you want, size of a match. At this point, we have the cutted peppers and we're gonna start plating. So we're gonna go first with the sauce. There you go. Give it a good smack. Maybe a tiny bit more. Peppers that I'm gonna mix in a bowl. Oil, bit of salt, bit of lemon. Give them a good mix. Take your leeks. And there you go. You have one. Small fancy tweezers. You can just use your hands. So there you go. A little bit of thyme, just few leaves on top. And some parsley. Just gonna have a continuum of flavors in it. And then we use the thyme to base the leeks. A touch of black pepper. And there you go. Here we have an amazing vegetarian dish, which is cauliflower puree with leeks instead of meat and some roasted green peppers. Enjoy!